Hi there, Professor McCullough here. And for my final lecture with chapter 6 from our text, I want to talk about 3D references. 3D references refers to the idea that if you have worksheets that are identical in layout, you can kind of think of them as stacked on top of one another. And so we could make a reference in the same way that for each worksheet, we have rows and we have columns. If you envision each of these worksheets stacked on top of one another, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, okay, the third dimension is which of these identical worksheets are you looking at? So one dimension is a row, one dimension is the column, and the third dimension is kind of on that pile of identical layout worksheets. Which one are you looking at? And featured in today's lecture is the Michigan worksheet. And you may have noticed that I've pulled out, or I didn't pull it out actually. Sorry, let me go back. I did pull it out. I pulled out, in this summary sheet, I pulled out the totals that we calculated in a previous worksheet. And yes, for this total, we could just do a sum of this row along here, and that would give us the correct value. But imagine that we wanted to pull directly from these worksheets, quarter one, quarter two, quarter three, and quarter four, and get the values directly from there. Okay, that will allow us to get a demo of these three-dimensional references. So one way that we could do it, I'll show you the ugly way, and then I'll show you the good way. We could say that our total for the child care centers, right? So we want to take the sum total from all of the worksheets total for child care centers. So I say equals, and then I go to quarter one, and I find the total for the child care centers for total one. And I click on it, and I hit enter. And notice the formula is go to quarter one, and from that worksheet, take cell E6. But what we want to do is to get quarter one through quarter four, actually. Forgot that for a moment. Okay, so we can do equals quarter one E6 plus, you guessed it, we go to quarter two, and we select cell E6. And then we do the plus sign, we go to quarter three, and we choose E6. There it is. Watch the formula evolving up top there. Then we do plus, we go to quarter four, E6, and we hit enter. And there's our formula, right? It makes sense. Quarter ones, cell E6, quarter twos, cell E6, quarter threes, and quarter fours. And you sum them all together. Does it work? Yes. Is it efficient? No. Particularly, this is only 4 quarters, but if we had, a different worksheet representing all 50 states in which we do business, and we wanted to sum all of those, no one wants to go through the tedium of clicking on all 50 worksheets to get a sum total. So let me show you now the better way. We'll delete that cell, and we go back and we say equals, we do sum because we want to sum. And now we go to quarter one, and we want sum of E6. So far it's identical, right? Sum of quarter one's E6 cell. But now is where it gets different. We hold down shift and we click on quarter four. And notice our formula, you can see it over here. Sum of quarter one through quarter four, all on the cell E6. And again, this is dependent on E6 being an identical cell in all 4 of those worksheets, okay? But it will take E6 from all of the worksheets between quarter 1 and quarter 4, inclusive of quarter 1 and quarter 4, and sum them. So we hit enter, and now we go back to our summary sheet, and there it is. Cell F6 is giving us the sum total of quarter 1 through quarter 4's E6 cell. And let's go ahead and save even more time and just drag that formula down. And we see it copies the formula. So cell F7 is quarter 1 through quarter 4's E7 cell, and so on and so forth. So 3D reference is a pretty nice way to save us a lot of work, which is what effective Excel use is all about, right? It's all about saving time as you go through and solve your different challenges. Okay, that's it. That's a wrap on Chapter 6 lectures. Good luck with the assignment.